Back to my channel. Have you ever just thought to yourself, I'm bored, I'm sat in my room, I've got my music on, I'm not interested in doing that anymore, or I'm sat in quarantine and think, I'm just bored, but maybe I should start a YouTube channel. And you're like, maybe I should do that. And you're like, you're scrolling through YouTube and you're thinking, what should I do? How should I start this? And this video is for you. It's just put the Hoover on when I was about to film, but it's just turned off now, so there we go. We're going to carry on. Okay, so I was going to do a quick video about how to start a YouTube channel, which obviously I have done myself, so I feel that I have a few small tips that I can impart, and yeah, in my short time of being on YouTube I can impart some wisdom. So, oh, I know, I'm on the wrong list. Okay, tip number 1, don't get disheartened. Some famous YouTubers will get disheartened with the amount of views they have or the amount of success they're gaining with different videos and different social media types and stuff. Like, you can't feel, it's like an internal thing, like you can't internalize, like nothing's ever good enough for anyone really. So like if you're doing well, something inside of you is always going to tell you you're not doing well enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, some will recognise that more than others, but just be kind to yourself, and you're doing exactly what you should be doing right now. Don't be disheartened, everyone feels that way. If it's not going exactly how you think it should, or you should have more subscribers, or you should have more views or anything, just take it as it comes. Second thing, advertise your videos within another video. So if you start talking about something that you've got another video on, just bring up another video, the name of it or something. I did this without thinking about it, but it's there's no point going over topics again, is there? So just notify that there's a different video about that. Yeah, or also talk about your other socials like Instagram and stuff like that, or I have an online shop. See, I'm advertising myself. I have an online shop, so just mentioning those things just gives people an insight into what else they can be looking at as well if they want to. Also annotate videos, because often I put little jokes that I you have to be yourself when you edit it or edit a video, but I feel I put little jokes laughing at myself and just little comments at the side of my videos, because I'm editing it and I think, oh fucking hell, she's doing something else, you know what I mean? I'm sort of saying something that I find funny or whatever or something, and I'm having a little giggle. So yeah, you can add jokes, you can just annotate what you're saying, just so people actually know what you're saying, and sometimes visually it looks better. Sometimes I'm so here, there and everywhere I don't always annotate exactly what I'm saying, because I feel my words are sort of scrambled enough, if you will. Make videos you're passionate about, and just, yeah, it's got to be, I feel like if you're making something you're passionate about, it's just going to be better, higher energy, you're going to have more to say, and you'll be able to bounce off yourself in a way, do you know what I mean? Because you'll think of different things and you'll just be able to explain what you mean more, and it'll just be more entertaining for the viewer, it'll be more entertaining for you, and or finding something, doing something you're interested in, or something that you think someone else will find useful, or that you find useful. Often I do psychology related videos, little tips and tricks that I found. I say psychology, but mind strategies, mental health-ish kind of stuff. But yeah, doing something you're passionate about, and even funny things. I think varying your content as well, in terms of obviously I've literally not been doing it for that long. I'm not talking I've literally got millions of subscribers either. Obviously not, but I'm just saying varying content. I'm doing all this as well. Do you know what I mean? I just feel these are the things when I've researched, this sort of thing comes up. So basically, I don't want to be copying people, but these are just the tips I found as a combination. So yeah, basically just being passionate is always good about stuff. Yeah, show your talents. I put singing videos up as well. But if you've got a talent for guitar, or some sort of I don't know, just something that you can show on a video, you know, craft stuff, or literally anything. It could be anything. Show your talents. Oh yeah, do popular videos as well, because this is like kind of what I'm doing with this video in a way, because I know a lot of people are researching this at the moment, especially after quarantine, when people are like, oh, I want to start a YouTube channel. And I would say, do it. Start a YouTube channel. YouTube is fun. I watch so much YouTube, and I have done for the last so many years, so it's about bloody time. So yeah, and I would say do the same to you. If you want to start a YouTube channel and giving you that push, start a YouTube channel. Oh my god, I'm being so freaking cringy. I'm trying to just push you towards doing, I'm trying to be that, like, I'm trying to be, okay, doing a YouTube hook. So like doing, I literally saw this like today, where people, like, it was like when I did mine was right at the beginning with the little extra bit where it's like a rhetorical question. That's a hook. So you like get people interested into like what you're doing and like letting them know like what the video is about, like more than just the title and the thumbnail, which gets me on. Make a good title and thumbnail. Like that's what's going to draw people in when they're scrolling past. Everyone does it, you do it. When you're scrolling through your own feed and you come across like either a face that you think looks interesting or similar or whatever to something else that you like, or like good fonts and like interesting title topics of things that you like and stuff like that, that will draw people in. So it is just helpful, because I even heard this thing the other day where you can have a really good video, but it's like if you haven't got a good title and thumbnail, like you're not going to get a lot, you're not going to get anywhere, because no one will find it. And it's a great video, and like it probably deserves like loads of people looking at it, but they won't be able to find it if it's not got a good title. If it's titled like 1, 2, 3 or something, like no one's going to find it. Unless you've got like millions of subscribers and they will check, but not all of us are that lucky. So yeah, you can make a channel intro. So I've done a couple of these in the past. I probably need to like update mine, but putting like music, pictures or clips or your name or something, or your channel name into the YouTube intro, like at the very beginning. I'm sure you know what YouTube intro is. There's some really good YouTube channel intro makers out there. If you just literally type in like YouTube channel maker, you can make your own, or you can go on this thing called Canva, which I can link it. It's just like, it's good. I make like a lot of my thumbnails and stuff on there. It's good for like loads of different social media stuff. Yeah, so being honest in titles, yeah, like it's best just to like not do misleading content, basically, like not like say, oh, this is about like what I eat in a day, and then you just like start. I mean, I feel like, yeah, okay, that's a bad example, but don't you like a vlog in like Venice, and then you're in Venice for like 5 seconds, and then you like go back to your house, and the rest of it's like a vlog of your house. I don't know, like that's not that bad, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Like don't like try not to do misleading content, I feel like, because you can just, the fact is you'll just get people clicking off and you won't get as much watch time, which I think this was later. I was going to talk about watch time, I may as well. Oh no, I'm going to go in order because otherwise it's going to get confusing. So try to keep your focus in the centre of the screen. So I've actually put the lines, if you have a Samsung, which I do, you can find lines on your phone and on the camera settings, and I've put the lines so I know to put my head in the middle of the screen, because I know that you're supposed to do that, like put what you're focusing on in the centre. I just find that quite helpful. So yeah, be yourself in the video. Yeah, I literally heard one of the YouTubers say this, and I'm not going to repeat what she said because I feel like it's kind of, it could be taken rude. It was funny when she said it, but I feel like I don't want to say it because I feel like it's not going to come across right. Basically, just put your personality into the video. Like, you could emulate someone in certain things, but I feel like if you're doing that all the time, like it's going to be obvious if you're like not being really honest. Like I feel like you have to build yourself up, and this was my really personal stuff. Like if you look at my older videos, like I see my older videos like literally a month ago, like when I first started, I was a little bit like start stop. I was a little bit like didn't know what to say. I wasn't very comfortable in front of the camera. Like now I'll literally just put the camera down and I'll just literally just start talking to it, and it'll be like second nature. And it's literally been like a month, but like when I first did it, it's like you kind of stutter a bit. You have to get used to it, and then you like learn to bring out your personality a bit better. So that's like time, and I'm sure it'll take different people different amounts of time, but yeah, putting your personality into it, like that's the whole thing. Like that's what people want to see, do you know what I mean? Like you don't want to be there. The thing is though, like some people I'm sure have like informational channels where you don't put a lot of personality into it, but if you're doing like a certain channels you want to put more personality into. I just try not to like shy away from yourself too much, but I think confidence comes with time. Edit creatively and edit being yourself. And I think taking inspo from other people, though, is absolutely fine. Like, all the effects that are, like, really common and popular at the moment, like, all the effects that you get, and, like, they're actually on my editing software that I'll, like, see myself, and, like, stuff like that. Like, it's absolutely fine to, like, copy that, I feel like. Not copy that, but, like, take inspo from it and, like, just do it yourself as well. I don't think there's any issue with that, to be honest, because, like, everyone does it anyway. Like, no one's gonna just, like, completely make that up. Like, it's on an editing software for a reason if it's, like, using softwares that are quite similar. But, yeah. Edit being yourself, though. I feel like you can edit, like, you can put your personality into editing as well, I feel like. Consistency. So yeah, I feel like I think it's different for everyone, but I'm like a go with the flow kind of person. Like, I don't like to be like, oh, I might start putting days on, but at the moment I'm just like, oh, I'm like posting multiple times a week. So I feel like whatever works for you, that you've got to find what's the best, because some people are like, oh, I'm going to post something Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that works for them, whereas I don't want to give myself like a strict schedule like that. Like, I'd want to just do stuff when I want. Like, obviously I'd want to do it more than once a week, like I film my channel fun banner thing, but it's like I wouldn't want to give myself a strict schedule. So it's like, what works for you. I hear that if you do have a strict schedule, especially if you put it at the right time, every time you say you're going to post, it's good for the YouTube algorithm. I'm not going to get on YouTube algorithm about CPM or whatever, because I'm not monetized today. So yeah, consistency, and also, like, you can announce how often you post as well, so like people know, like, either if it's day or just more than once a week, because then they know what to expect that way, because like they might want to subscribe to you more because they know there's going to be more videos coming from you a lot often. Yeah, so a lot of people try and say like more than once a week is good, like the more the better basically, but like multiple times a week is great, like. But anyway, but some people literally just like go, like, I literally looked at a YouTuber that's like really famous, millions of subscribers, and he hasn't posted like 4 months. So I feel like it's just, these are like general things that people just talk about. But anyway, try and increase your watch time, but make sure it's interesting. Yeah, they always say, like, obviously eventually when you do get monetized, it's just like the ads, you can put more in if you go over like 8 minutes or something. Apparently, like, it was 10 and now it's 8, but like yeah, when you get high watch time like that, they say that's like what obviously like is good, so you put more ads in, you can like make more money from your monetization. But I do feel that like the interest of the video is like obviously prime. Like, you want to be making it interesting, like you don't want to be having like a 30-minute long video where people like get bored and it gets kind of boring. Like, if I always think the rule, if you don't want to be watching it yourself, like not many people are, and like I literally just heard that in another video, but like I take that rule myself anyway. Yeah, I literally just said that one already. Continue. Yeah, these are more like sort of like rules of thumb rather than practical, but like continue and the numbers will come. They always say start with the small things and the big things will come. So yeah, you can't like expect like, you know, anything really at this point, but like I do feel like people say consistency is key. Like, if you like do it for like periods of time and you're making consistent videos, people will click on them, as long as they're not like really like unfindable, like something really really niche that like not many people are going to click on at all. I mean, like, loads of niches are there. I don't want to comment on niches because I don't really know a lot about them. There's probably loads of niches I've no idea about, so I'm not going to talk about niches. As long as you're making videos, like, people are going to come across them, of course they are. So and then if they find that interesting, they'll go and click on another one of your videos, and then it's like a butterfly effect kind of thing. So just wait. Hopefully consistency is key. The numbers will come in. Apparently, these are what people have said that have like got further than I have, and they like have more people and they've seen this happen. I can't personally vouch for that because I haven't had that happen yet, but these other people have said that that's the case. So yeah, frustration will happen. So yeah, if you, especially at the very beginning, and I'm literally coming out of that, I feel like now, but I just didn't know what to expect. You just feel like when you put a few videos, you don't know what to expect. You don't know whether you should expect people to be like, you know, you don't know what to expect, and I feel like you do potentially get like a tiny bit frustrated in terms of like, you just don't know what you're wanting to expect. It's more of it's less of a frustration from other people, it's more of a frustration of internally. You just like don't know, like either you don't know what to post, or you want to edit it and then you just can't be bothered, but you want to post it because you're excited about the content, but you can't be bothered to post it. I just feel like finding a groove. You feel like eventually you find a groove, and grooves change, but I feel like I've currently found a bit of a groove where I'm just like doing that. So yeah, patience. This is the last one. more or less is, yeah, basically the last one. And this is one I just added right at the end, which was that, like, I'm not like a huge believer in the law of attraction, but I kind of am, in a way that if you like believe something could happen, like in terms of like getting like views and stuff, like don't like what I mean is like don't openly shut yourself off to, I'm more of a like religious person, but I mean people like it's, I think it's about your belief system. Like if you have negative like limiting beliefs about like how much success you can do in anything, it's bad, but like identifying what's holding you back from potentially making better content, or like just, I don't like the word better, but making content that's interesting or good, or like, I don't like any of those words. They sound really like meritocratical. So like just like striving for a certain content. People literally just sat around their house like vlogging their day. Like they're like one of the best videos to have. So I don't like the word better. It can just be whatever. But yeah, just just doing what you want and just going with it basically. And believe that you can. If you can dream it, you can do it kind of mentality. And yeah, just be realistic. That's it really. I hope you enjoyed my video. Subscribe if you want. If you don't, that's cool. I keep trying to do that at the end. We're going to carry on doing it. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching.